Hello everyone, so again welcome to Oryx strength session. Today's session you'll need a towel or a mat and some sort of weight. So again I'm using water bottles in a bag. If you have your own weights, grab them. If not, fill up a bag with books, tin cans, anything you got. And remember always make sure you got some water to drink as well. So again, as always though, we'll just start with a warm-up. So again, let's get them hamstrings going. So lay on our back, one leg bent, one leg straight. We'll extend and flex through the knee. We'll do 6 on one side, 6 on the other. Once you've done that, we're going to go onto our front. We're going to go hands into a wide position. We're just going to lift them up, sweep them round, onto the lower back, sweep them back round. Do that 4 times. Once you've done that, hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, hand on the back of the head. We're just going to rotate in and out. 4 on one side, 4 on the other. From there, go into a press-up position. Again, take the feet just wider than shoulder width, and then tap the shoulders, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Once you've done that, we're going to go split stance position. So again, squeeze the glute, raise the hand up, shifting the weight forward. Do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Once you've done that, come up into standing. We're going to go hips back, palms out, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Do 6. Once you've done 6 there, we're then just going to squat down, grab the knee, then extend that leg back. Bring it back in, squat down, grab the knee, then extend, push that leg back. So we do 3 on each side. Once you've done 3 on both sides, we're then just going to squat down, grab the ankle, and extend up. So again, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Once you've done that, do 6 drop squats. So narrow stance, jump out and squat. Do 6. Okay, so from here, we're going to start in a narrow stance. When I say go, we're going to jump out. When I say go again, we're going to go fast feet, slow hands. Okay, so we do that 2 times. Again, this is just similar to the one where we do the skip. Again, going to just get the muscles firing. Okay, so start of a narrow stance. When I say go, jump out, go again, fast feet, slow hands. Go. Go. So again, get them feet going. Use the hands slow across the body. And rest it there. So again, heart rate should be up. Again, that one you will feel in the quads as well. We're going to do that one more time. So again, start of a narrow stance. When I say go, drop squat. When I say go again, fast feet, slow hands. Go. Go. And rest it there. Okay, so today's session again is going to be broken up into lower and upper body. So again, we're going to do 3 lower body and a core exercise. Then we're going to do 3 upper bodies and a core exercise as well. So again, the first one's going to be hamstring curl, 8 to 10. So you come down to the floor, you go hips up, extend the legs out, drop the hips, bring it back in, is option 1. Again, that's going to be the easiest option. Extend up, keep the hips off the floor, bring it back in. That's option 2. Again, that's a little bit harder. Again, to make it even harder, go single leg, extend it out, and back in. So again, single leg, you do 8 to 10 each side. From there, you're going to go elevated split squat. So again, you can just use something like a table or a sofa. Again, if you don't want to do a elevated split squat, you can just do a split squat. So the easier option is just going to be like so, up and down, okay? But if you can, go elevated split squat. Again, make sure ankle stays up, well, heel stays on the floor the whole time. From there, you're going to do 12 reps on one leg. Then you're going to hold it for 15 seconds. Then you'll do 12 with the other leg elevated and hold it for 15 seconds. Again, you can hold a water bottle either side when you do it. Or again, you can just do it body weight, okay? Again, up to you how you want to do it. From there, all you'll do, onto your back, using a sofa or a table, we're going to go single leg elevated glute bridge. So again, heel into whatever you're leaning on, pushing the hips up. Keep this knee back the whole time. Don't leave it here. Bring it here. Hold it for 1, 2, back down. You're doing 15 each side. Once you've done that, we're then going to go into a side plank position. So again, options on the side plank are 10 to 15 second hold. You'll just go up and hold it. If you want to make it harder, take both feet up and hold it. So again, that's just going to make that side plank that little bit harder. Okay, so whenever you're ready, get yourself ready for that first hamstring curl exercise. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, extend the hips up, slide the legs out. Again, choose the option that you can do 8 to 10 on. Again, squeeze the glutes the whole time. If you start to feel your lower back take over, drop them hips down, bring them back in. Once you're done, 8 to 10, take this then and do an elevated split squat. So again, you can use this, you can use a sofa, either way is going to work. Just make sure you try the elevated split squat. From there, you're going to do 12 reps. Once you're on the 12 reps, hold it. Make sure you're engaged in this. Don't just let that knee drop to the floor. Hold it for 15 seconds. Good. Once you held that 15 seconds, then swap sides. So again, you go 12 reps. Again, you can hold water bottles either side if you want. Push on that front leg. And hold it for 15 seconds. Really use this front leg. Feel it burning. And then once you held that 15 seconds both sides, go for that elevated glute bridge. So again, one leg on, hands to the side, drive the hips up. 15 on one side, 15 on the other. Squeeze the glute. Again, 15 on one side. 15 on the other. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Grab a rest there. Put a timer on for yourself if you want. Or again, go when I say go. I'm putting 30 seconds on. Again, you can add weight to any of these exercises apart from the hamstring curl. So again, we've got 10 seconds. Then we're going back round. So yeah, start with the hamstring curls again. Going in, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, hips up. Extend the legs out. Bring it back in if you can. If not, drop them hips down. Make sure you engage in the core, squeeze in the glutes. Once you're done 8 to 10, you're into that split squat position. So again, it doesn't matter, you can just do normal split squat from the floor, 12 reps and hold it for 15. The elevated split squat is just the harder option. So whenever you're ready, you're going to do 12 reps, pushing on this front leg. Once you're on 12, on that 12-1, hold it. Now as you can see, I'm not just letting my body lower, I'm actually actively stopping it. The knee's about 90 degrees. I'm going to hold that for 15. Feel it burning in the quad. Once you head up 15, swap sides. So again, same thing, 12 reps, hold it on that 12-1 for 15 seconds. Pushing on that front leg. On that 12-1, hold for 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fat burning in the quads. Again, I don't need any external load. That's hard enough. From there, we're going to go elevated glute bridge. 15 one side, 15 the other. Seven, nearly halfway. 8. 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 3. Again, nothing wrong with a strong backside. Guys, don't be afraid to build the glutes. This isn't just one for the women. Tell you what we forgot to do last round, we forgot to do the side plank. So we're going to add it in now, okay? We'll do one extra one at the end. So again, the options for the side plank are just normal side plank up. If you can, elevate them legs. Side plank it there, 10 to 15 seconds. Good, make sure their shoulders still in line. So again, you can use a sofa for this if you want. Swap sides. So again, a sofa will just look something like that. Exactly the same thing. Everything's in line. Keep the torso stiff. and rest it there. Yeah, my mistake, we forgot to do that first time round. I think it's because my quads were hurting too much. But again, we'll add one extra side plank in when we finish. So again, next time round is the last time round. And then we move on to the upper body. So again, because of the lower rest time, again, it does feel a little bit like cardio as well. You will get some cardio benefit out of this. But again, as you notice, less impact, just more about focusing on the muscles, contracting each muscle as you use them. So when you're ready, you're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, 8 to 10 hamstring curls. Out and back in if you can. Keep the core engaged. Once you've done that, we're then going on to that single leg elevated split squat. Again, you can do it on a sofa, doesn't matter which one you're doing. And again, you don't have to elevate the back foot. When you're ready, do your 12 reps and hold it for 15 seconds. One, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're counting like that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. And swap sides straight away. Go for 12 on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold it for 15. Again, feel it burning. My quad's already going. Push through it. Don't give up. 10. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Feel them quads working. Okay, single leg elevate glute bridge. Heel down, toes pointed up. Squeeze the glute. Keep this knee behind the hip. Protect that lower back. Squeeze the glute. You're almost rolling your hips off the floor, not pushing straight up. Once you've done that, 15 on the other. Once you have 15 on both sides, into that plank position. So remember, we'll do this, rest for 15, and we're going to do another plank afterwards. So when you're ready, choose the plank variation you want to do. Again, to make this one even harder, bring one leg off. So you're only resting with that top leg. Hold it for 10 to 15. So again, if you're doing it on a sofa, have that leg here. And swap sides. So again, you bend that leg. When you're ready, let's go. So again, if you're doing it on a sofa, just bend that knee up. Feel the core working that much more. You're working the glutes, torso, and the shoulder here. And when you've done that, rest it there. 15 seconds on the rest. And then we're going to do one more round of just the plank. Because I messed up and didn't do it on the first circuit. It's Friday. End of the week. Mistakes happen. So when you're ready, go back down into that plank position. Going in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, change that plank up. Try this one if you haven't. Again, it's 10 to 15. So if you hold it for 10, that's good. Swap sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, 10 to 15. Everything in a straight line still. Shoulder, hip, ankle. And rest it there. Take yourself some time to get your breath back. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go through what we're doing for the upper body. Okay, so the first one is reverse fly, 15. So hips are going to go back, bottles in line with shoulders. From there, lift them up. 15 on one side, 15 on the other. Again, squeeze the shoulders and only move one. Keep that other shoulder pinned back. Once you've done that, we're going to go for 10 press-ups. So again, you can do normal press-ups, straight down, straight up. To make that harder, down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. To make it easier, slow, drop to the knees, push up. If you can't do that, don't do the press-ups on your knees. Try and do them at an incline if you can. So you come down, back up. Always make sure hands are in this position, never above the shoulders. From there, you're going to go single arm row. So we've got single arm row, we're going to bent over row. Again, Friday mistakes happen. Hips go back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 12 of them. Then we're going to do another core exercise. Go down into that press up position. Tap the feet out. 6 taps each side. To make it easier, drop down to your forearms. Okay, so hopefully everyone's got that. Grab whatever you need to do the first exercise. We're going for the reverse flies. Going in, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So hips go back, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and move one at a time. Keep this other shoulder pinned back. 15 on one, 15 on the other. Again, the reps are only a guideline. If you can't do that many, don't worry. Try to drop your water bottle like I did. So again, it's only a guide. If you can only do 12, do 12. Once you've done that, bottles down. Into the press-up position. If you want to, do the half rep to make that normal plank that a little bit harder. If not, normal plank. So again, add that half rep to make it that much harder. Again, once you've done that, bend over row. Grab your bag. You can just use the single water bottles. Up to you. Go bent over. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 12. Good. From there, into that plank position. Press up. Tap the feet each side. 6 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab your rest, 30 seconds. Again, with the rows, make sure you're spreading the chest apart. So again, don't just bring the elbows back. Spread that chest. Pull the shoulders back. Okay, 15 seconds and we're going again. 2 more times round. Okay, going in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hips back. Squeeze the shoulders. Move one at a time. Again, keep this one in line with that shoulder. Good, keep it going. Once you've done your 15, into them press-ups. Remember, normal press-ups, slow it down, drop to the knees, or go to an incline. Higher the incline, the easier it's going to be. Make sure you don't flare the elbows out. Tuck them in slightly. Look after the shoulders. Once you've done that, we're going into that bent over row. From there, push them hips back, feet in the hamstrings. Once you've done 12, into that plank position. Up onto the hands to make it harder. Forearms to make it easier. Tap the feet. 6 each side. Keep them hips nice and level. Keep the core engaged. Once you've done your 6, rest it there. 15 seconds on that time, 30 seconds on that timer, sorry. Last time round. Again, heart rate should be a little bit raised. Breathing should be a little bit heavier. Again, exercises done back to back, minimal rest. Like I said, there is going to be some aerobic exercise to this as well. Okay, we're going in. 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, grab your bottles into them reverse flies. 15 on one side, 15 on the other. Okay, if you can't do 15, do as many as you can. I'd rather 10 quality ones than 15 awful ones. Oh, there we go. Feel that back. Should be working the upper back. Again, from there, down into that press-up position. Looking for 10 press-ups. If you can give me 6 full press-ups, but 10 incline, I'd rather you give me 6 full press-ups. When you're ready. Once you've done that, going to go over into that bent over row position. Last 2 exercises, and we're going to do a cool down. So, hips back. Remember, spread that chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. The bent over row features a lot in my sessions, but again, that's a great posterior chain exercise. No need to complicate something when something like that works so well. So again, go back, tap the feet, make it easier, drop to the forearms. Once you're on 6 each side, rest it there, grab a quick drink, then we go through a cool down. So again, from there, as always, let's stretch out the major muscle groups onto the back, foot on top of the knee, let's stretch out the glutes. So like I said, there's some exercises in there that I always do in my sessions, but again, There's no need to make the sessions wacky. Again, you can get great results from simple exercises. And swap sides. And then from there, lay on your side. Both legs straight. Top leg comes over. Hold it with your bottom arm, Top arm holds the bottom leg. Again, then pull the knees in opposite direction. So you pull this knee up, that other knee goes back. Feel that stretching in the quad. And swap sides. So exactly the same thing. Top leg comes over, bottom arm holds that, top arm holds the bottom leg. From there, onto the knees, hips go back, just walk the hands away. So again, head goes in between. From there, we're going to go split stance position. So again, squeeze the glutes, raise the hands up, lean over, and then back slightly. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes the whole time. So you're thinking about firing the hips forward and swap sides. Same thing again. Squeeze, raise the hands up, lean over, and back. From there, you can do this in kneeling or standing. Let's stretch out the chest to finish. And finish there. Thank you everyone for joining in. Again, just a little bit of a pointer to finish. Today's a little bit about supplements. So again, there's a lot of supplements out there that promise really good results. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. If there was a secret pill, powder, supplement that made you lose weight, gain muscle, well, then there'd be no point in training. Again, you've got things like protein. Again, you don't need it. But again, protein powder can just be a good way of getting in extra protein. So again, like I said, aiming for 1.5 to 2 grams per kilo of body weight a day. Again, it can be quite hard to get that from food. So again, a supplement for protein might be good. You've got things like BCAAs. Again, not really that essential. A lot of people like them, but again, all they are is amino acids, which is what protein's made up of. Again, and you'll get 20% of your amino acids just through diet, okay? So the BCAAs, in my opinion, waste of money. What they offer, you get that from your food anyway. The only other thing people like about BCAAs is they reckon it gives them energy for a workout. Again, a lot of BCAA drinks have caffeine in it. The caffeine has been proven to improve performance. So again, it might be the caffeine that's giving you the energy, not the actual amino acids. So again, I would side on the caution there. So again, don't waste your money on BCAAs. Protein, again, can be a good option, but again, if you eat well enough, that's absolutely fine. And again, just a good diet is a whole food, minimally processed food choices. So again, that's it from me today. If you have any more questions on anything like supplements, you're thinking of buying some, you're not sure what to do, again, you can just give me a message on Instagram, via email, on Facebook. Again, I'm happy to help. That wraps up today. Thank you very much for joining in. I'll be back on Monday, again, for another strength session. Hope everyone has a good weekend.